We are live. Yes, we are. Okay. So today's topic is shifting into a new timeline. I want to talk about what we've been doing the last 10 years and how it's been affecting us. I want you to take a moment to reflect upon who you are as an individual and why you are the way you are and what you've been doing that's led you into this version of yourself that you're currently standing in. So, I have changed so fucking much, even just in the last year. The last 2 years have been absolutely life transforming, but the last year specifically, after I underwent a very specific healing process, everything's changed and everything's become very clear to me. So I want to spread some wisdom right now, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are stuck and they've been in certain timelines of behaving a certain way for certain reasons, usually because of pain and suffering. And when we go through pain and suffering in life, we all respond to it differently. We all use things, people, substances, you know what I'm saying? We do different things to get us out of our pain, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times we're avoiding the healing that we really need. And I know a lot of people that are very stuck and they don't want to change and they don't know how to change. And all they know is what they've been doing for the last 10 fucking years. And a lot of people, it's time. It's really time to move past that. It's time to step into a new, higher timeline and be the best version of yourself. You deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of suffering you've been going through, whatever anchored you down into the floor of suffering in whatever existence you're currently in, you're not meant to be there forever. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning pillar that you're at right now. And we need to release what is not for us. If there's something that you're holding on to that is fucking you up, if there's certain things you're doing that you know is blocking your power and your strength from you prevailing in life, you need to let go of that shit. My whole 20s, I was sucking a tit, okay? I had beautiful girlfriends. I went from one to another to try to feel self-fulfillment with, women, and I had abandonment issues, My father punched me in the scrotum when I was a year and a month, and I could talk about it to a deep-seated anger. So I had anger my whole life. Something that I don't talk about to most people, so I'm being very open right now. So, based on wherever we were at as a child and how we were treated and our lack of parenting or whatever kind of parenting we received, most of the time your parents don't know exactly how to be a parent when they were a parent. So, apparently, you're going to be very based off in where their headspace was at. And, generally we want to please our parents, and, and a lot of the times they try to control us and make us to be very specific versions of what they want. I had abandonment issues. My mother left me for homeless at 19. Love you, Mom, but it happened at one point. And, my father left me in a pile of throw up with bruises on my genitals at a year. And all I wanted was my father and my mother, and I didn't have that shit. So I was very bitter, angry, and distressed my whole life because of this shit. And it fucked me up. It fucked me up real bad. And I moved about life in a certain way. I built up my body armor. I built my body, my physicality. I built up my ego. Smash anybody in my path if I needed to. And the truth is, my true core nature is that of light and love. But, everybody wanted to look at me in a certain way because I was suffering. And people will look at you a certain way because you're suffering too. And you need to get a third person perspective. You need to have your friends. You need to see how it is that you are as a person from the outside perspective. We will try to lie to ourselves. We will try to do whatever we possibly can do to make ourselves feel better through substances, through association with people, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever the case may be. And it's really time to sit back and to reflect upon where you've been in your life and how things have been affecting you and what you've been doing about that shit. So I knew that I was fucked up. I really knew that I was fucked up. What's up, brother? I'm just going on a rant right now. So here we go. So I'm talking about shifting perspective of your life and where you've been at. And, we've all been fucked up to a degree, and we need to reflect upon this level of fucked upness that's been flowing through us. Yeah, man, I'm just here at work right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking, what is it? 1 a.m. I'm just going on a rant. I'm reflecting upon my past and how it affected me into my current version of myself. It's something that's very important that we do right now, right before the new year, so we can try to shift into these new timelines that we really want. And I wanted some stuff for many, many years that I wasn't able to step into. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck it, exactly. I wanted to step into a very specific version of myself, and I wasn't able to, because I wasn't able to speak to a camera directly like I can now. And once I was fully aware of, what my father did to me and, certain things, certain traumas of my childhood, I knew that I needed help. And I have no idea how I was able to find that help, but my intuition led me to that help, and I found a healer. I found my healer, Sumed Chatterjee, and he helped me out tremendously. What's up, brother? And when I found my healer, he completely changed my conscious reality within 8 weeks. I committed to a 12-week program, and the first 8 weeks was the spiral. And the spiral deals with the lower emotions and the higher emotions. When we're suffering, we constantly go back down into these lower emotional states. And, everybody has traumas and stuff, and everybody has stuff that's constantly going to bring them back down to those lower emotional states. And in order to free yourself of this stuff that is bringing you down into these lower emotional states, you need to completely, permanently purge the metaphysical energy from the traumas out of your system. And in order to do this, like I said, it's a very specific process. You're going to, find yourself a healer. I would recommend a spiral healing practitioner. You can contact me. I'll link you up with my boy if you're interested. And you clear these lower emotions. Once you clear the lower emotions of pain, it's like anger, pride, all that shit, all that lower level shit. Once that's all gone, you will never suffer again. And I've experienced never suffering. I'm not suffering right now at all. I'm fucking having the best time of my life right now. Going on a fucking rant. Hope you're enjoying it. And basically, when you never suffer again, it's amazing. It's the most incredible experience. But anyways, when you're suffering and you have all this metaphysical energy, it's all stored right here. Once that metaphysical energy is there, you can still tap into higher states. You can still tap into joy, sometimes with substances or people or other things, you know what I'm saying? But it's not truly graspable. You can't grasp it. You can't really hold on to it. And the truth is we're all meant to be joyous creatures of light and love. And we're meant to experience happiness and joy just by being in this fucking moment with no one else. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, for sure, brother. No, I couldn't get my shit going. I wasn't able to get my shit going until I cleared it, and now I know I can get it going. So yeah, everything in life will suffer when you got a little bit of negative energy. But bro, you're pure love and light. I love you, dog. You're good. You know what I'm saying? You could tap into this process I'm talking to for sure. It would completely elevate your business and your communication skills to another degree, without a doubt. I'm certain. But yeah, since I did my healing process, every single key piece that I needed to enter my life has magically entered into my life very quickly. And all the people and all the stuff that was meant to, just leave forever, it just vibrated out of my life effortlessly. But, it's not what are we going to do to get what we want to do, but what are we willing to give up to do what we want to do and to get what we want to get. And in order to give up what is not for us, we really need to get rid of the trauma, the pain, the suffering that's within inside of ourselves. I have so many friends or acquaintances, they a lot of them look at me with spite because they see me and they're like, yeah, you've had beautiful girlfriends over the year. You've had your life easy. You're muscular. You do this, you do that. You don't know my fucking pain and suffering. You couldn't handle my pain and suffering. We all have our own very specific pain and suffering. And it's based on our karma and what we've been dealt with in our life. And it's our mission to deal with that shit. But yeah, I'm just really hoping that everybody can look at themselves and what they've been through and be honest as to what's serving them and what's not serving them. And let's start 2022 with very strong energy and knowing that we deserve the best for ourselves. So let's try to get rid of self-sabotaging habits and let's try to tap into a healing process. If you know me before and you're watching this video right now, you can damn well tell I have changed. 10,000 plus unlimited, baby. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you can acknowledge that change, understand that it's because I went through a healing process and I paid money to do this. And it was the most beautiful experience of my life. When you permanently release metaphysical energy that's stored within your torso and you breathe into it and you release it, you're going to need a healer. You're going to need someone to guide you through this process, the spiral. Once you clear the lower emotions, you'll never experience pain anymore. And you'll clear about 3 to 4 emotions a week for 8 weeks. Once you clear the things that are blocking you from peace and joy, God, once you get peace, have you ever had peace? Whoever's watching this, if you're watching this most people are going to watch this shit later. But if you've never experienced peace, I mean like true peace. Oh my God, it's been the most amazing experience of my life. You have no fucking idea. And I can experience joy just by sitting there right now doing nothing at all. I could be off this. I don't even need to communicate with nobody. I'd be having the most joyous time in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's specifically because of the healing process I went through. So everybody needs to be honest with themselves and realize that we all got fucked up parts of ourselves that particularly happened because of our reactions towards what happened to ourselves at childhood and this body armor that we create over ourselves and stuff, and these things that we don't want to look at. The stuff that you don't want to look at about yourself is what's fucking you up. And that's what you need to acknowledge if you really want to accomplish things in life and you want to get what you want to get. So yeah, I'm going to end this video soon, but I'm just, I'm really hoping that anybody who listens to this message can realize that if you've been stuck in a certain rut for the last 10 years, which I know a lot of people that have been stuck in the same rut for 10 years, understand it's because you're doing escapism. Escapism is what I kept doing. Like, I danced ballet for 11 years. I danced for 11 years, and then I did bodybuilding for 14 years, and I'm about to wrap up that journey right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to finish the journey, but let me tell you this. When you're practicing escapism all the time, it's enjoyment, and you can cling to your ego, and your ego will make you feel great, and escapism will make you feel great, but at the end of the day, you're going to fucking be suffering still. You know what I'm saying? It needs to go. We need to pull it up out of us. You know, man, you of all people, bro, you already know, man, we got pain in our physical bodies. So the pain in our physical bodies, that needs to go in order for us to move properly. Well, there's a metaphysical trauma within the torso region, and it'll be over the heart. So in some cases, you'll have a couple incidences that were stacked on top of each other in a certain emotion. So there's about 22 emotions, and I believe there's 22. I could be wrong. It's somewhere around there. They're all addressed in the spiral, every single emotion. And when you address every single emotion over the course of 8 weeks and you literally pull all this metaphysical gunk out of your system, you will feel like a motherfucking A1 champion. You won't care about shit. You literally won't need anything anymore at all. You'll be whole and complete, and you'll be sitting in your power completely. But this is the process of healing, real healing. So I encourage everybody to look into the spiral. Look that up. If you're watching this video, look up the spiral. Realize that it changed my life. And my healer, Sumed Chatterjee, saved my fucking life. Look him up. Add him on the Flow Zone Academy. You can look at the people who I'm following. Type in Flow Zone Academy and follow him. He's a fucking master at what he does, and he'll take care of you. But yeah, everybody, let's look at what the fuck is not serving us in this life. Escapism is not serving anybody. If you've been playing a fucking video game, playing a controller for fucking 10, 12 years or whatever the fuck you've been doing, oh man, I'm thinking like of like a dozen people in my head right now. God bless you. I love you all. I love you. Don't think I'm calling you out. And if you think I'm calling you out, well, you're filling your own fucking shoe right now. Understand that escapism is going to block you from what you truly want. And if you're a man, you need to fucking strengthen the fuck up, bruh. You need to fucking pull all that metaphysical shit out of you so you can be strong for your lady or whoever it is that you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? You will be deflecting good people coming into your life. When you're holding on to pain or suffering or anger, all that shit, you got to get rid of that shit. You get rid of that shit, you have nice, clear, open space energy for whoever. You know what I'm saying? And you deserve that. And you deserve to feel amazing. You deserve to feel joy and peace at any given moment. And you won't if you keep practicing escapism, which, everybody does it in a variety of different ways. I smoked weed almost every day for, I don't even fucking know how long. Very long time, over 10 years. Bodybuilding was my escape, you know what I'm saying? And, lots of things. There'll be substances, steroids, all this shit. It can make you feel great. You can step into, an amazing land of escapism and feeling so great. But that is not true feeling great. True feeling great is not having to go off into World of Warcraft land or killing each other land. Yeah, I'm good at this video game. Awesome. Where are you at in life? You want to wake up and sit at a fucking computer screen and rot? You know what I'm saying? I did that till I was like, for like 3-4 years when I was younger, I did that. And my whole rest of my life was suffering because of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're so bent out on escapism and stuff, you will not do what you need to do to get where you really want to get. And everybody has a real concept in their heart of what they would really like. And if you really would like that, you need to get rid of all the metaphysical trauma. So I encourage everybody to look at the toxicity that they have in their lives and the habits that they have in their lives that are not suiting them, and be honest with themselves. And, realize that, a psychologist, a Western therapy doctor isn't going to take this trauma out of you. You could talk back and forth with it all day. It's just going to re-trigger it. You need to sit in a meditative stance. Get yourself a healer. Allow him to tap into your energetic field and breathe into this metaphysical gunk and release it permanently. It's a very specific process. And when you permanently release an emotion of the past, it's one of the most beautiful things I could ever possibly talk about. It saved my life. I was fucked up. I was absolutely fucked up. And as soon as I went through my spiral healing process, my ex-girlfriend who I was with, I had to get her a spiral. I'm like, yo, you're fucked up, girl. Like, you need this immediately. And as soon as I did that, I hopped on a very terrible steroid called Trenbolone. And I triggered the fuck out of her when she was doing her spiral healing process. When I came off the drug, I got back into flow state. I got back aligned. But me and her weren't meant to be together. I promise you that. She was just not the fit for me. Sweet person. I will do so much better. It's all good. With that being said, though, if you do healing, if you're in a relationship with someone and you do healing with them, you're not necessarily going to stay with that person. But I'm being 100% open and honest right now, and just letting people know that we are all suffering to some degree. Everybody's suffering. This is, you're born in this world. We're all suffering. So it's important that once we realize that something's been fucking us up for so long, that we address it and that we do something about it. So look into the spiral healing process, everybody. I wish everybody a really strong rest of 2021. I'm going to be starting my YouTube channel in the next 2 days on 12/12/2021. I'm going to start launching YouTube videos. I'll probably do 4 or 5 videos a week. I'm doing night shifts right now, so I have a lot of time to shoot content. But basically, I'm going to make a library of information from anything from, exercising and nutrition supplements. And I'm going to open up about the steroids too. I'm going to open up Pandora's box, and I'm going to talk shit about the bodybuilding industry. I do plan on getting my pro card sooner than later. I've been on a mission for a very long time, and I have utmost faith in myself. But I plan on demonizing the sport of bodybuilding because I don't fucking agree with this shit at all. There's motherfucker like this dude Nick Walker. He's like, I'm gonna. If you knew how much shit these people were taking, yeah, you wouldn't want to dwell with that. But that isn't the point of the message. The point of this whole message is to let you know that I am a very truthful, open, honest person, and I want to spread love and light. And I hope you guys receive these messages. If you've watched it to this point, wow, you're fucking awesome. You have the most incredible week if you've been watching it to this point. Much love, bro. I fucking appreciate you. Thank you for staying in this room with me right now. Let's step into our highest timelines. You know what I'm saying? We all deserve to feel amazing for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? And if you have shitty energy, you're going to like bleed on everybody in your life. If you're a man and you got a girlfriend and you got like trauma in you, she's gonna feel that shit. And she's gonna go, you know what I'm saying? So man, appreciate you too, bro, man. You're the man. I'm telling you, on God, bro, this process saved my life, the spiral. So clear those lower emotions and the higher emotions. If you don't have the money to tap into the spiral right now, I understand that. It costs money to get a good healing practitioner to help you with this, but it is the best investment you ever possibly could make, and it's worth every fucking penny. With that being said, you all have the most incredible kick-ass week. Message me if this video helped you in any way, if you want to talk about something, anything at all. I'm an open conduit to, realness. What's up, big dog? Yeah, I'm gonna post this video in a minute. You can watch it. I don't know how many minutes long it's gonna be. I think a little bit over 10 minutes or something. But you all have a blessed one. Much love and light, and let us step into the best versions of ourselves. We deserve that to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If you suffer with that hurt locker energy of the past, understand that that's no longer serving you. And if you've listened to this whole video, then you've received a very, very, very powerful message, especially if you know me. If you know me, of all people, you knew I was suffering like a motherfucker for years. And I was constantly sucking on a tit or, you know what I'm saying, or state to, my alarm just went off. I don't know if that, we go into other states, frames of mind to feel good for a moment. But that feel-good moment is very fleeting. So let us feel good in our energetic bodies and beings by purging the energy that no longer serves us. You'll do that in the spiral. So look up the spiral. Hit me up. I'll link you up with a healing practitioner. Follow my man, Sumed Chatterjee, the Flow Zone Academy. Look him up. And much love and light. You know what I'm saying? Let us upward spiral. And let's step into our highest timeline. Fuck yeah. Yeah.